Welcome to Bath High School, where tonight in Western Buckeye League action, the Bath Wildcats welcome in the Shawnee Indians. Hello everyone, I'm Danny Holbrook alongside Jack McGuire and our entire WSN crew. Jack, we take a look at this matchup. These two teams have already played each other once. Shawnee comes in at 5-1. They are probably the favorite right now to win the WBL, but this is the Bath squad that has won 3 in a row.
Yeah, it's not the same matchup as we had before. Last 3 games on this winning streak for Bath, they have been finding the right things to do, and it started with Zach Welsh being inserted into that starting lineup. He is orchestrating that offense, and on top of that, Jackson Foster is finding his rhythm. 15 points per game the last 3 games, but you're going up against a Shawnee squad that banks on Berkey. And you can pick whichever one you want. You can pick Trevick or you can pick Beckett. Beckett, 22 points a game. Trevick, 16 points per game. They both have combined for 46 assists. That's a side you're probably not going to assume how much they score, but it'll be interesting to see how Bath approaches those two, see if they can slow them down enough to let somebody else try to get involved and not let them solely beat them.
Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups for the visitors from Shawnee. They'll go number 23 is 6'6" junior Beckett Berkey at 22 points a game. Number 0 is 6'7" sophomore, his brother Trevick Berkey at 16.8 a game. Number 22 is 6'7" senior Jagger Hutchins at 8.3 a game. Number 14 is 6'1" senior Tate Bender at 6'5" a game. And they'll round it out with number 4, 6'4" senior Danilo Ojo. They come in averaging about 59 points a game. For the Bath Wildcats, they're 3-2, 1-0 in the WBL. They'll come back with number 1, 5'10" junior Dagan Hawkins at 5.8 a game. Number 2, 6'4" junior Logan Markley. He leads the squad at 19.8 a game. Number 13 is 6'3" senior Jackson Foster at 8 points a game. Number 14 is 6' junior Zach Welsh. He's the quarterback from the football team at 2.8 a game. And number 21 is 6'5" senior Jaden Ryan at 6.8 a game. And Jack, you look at Bath, and as Logan Markley goes, the Bath Wildcats go.
Absolutely. He kicks it off, 19 points a game. He's the one that the offense will flow through, and he's the one you need to get going early. Once he's going, then you can let everybody else find their rhythm and really try to get a balanced game going.
Jack, Bath loses this game, the first one of the year, 60-41. What do they got to do to close that gap?
Well, I got to tell you, they need to make sure that they can at least slow down the Berkeys. You're not going to stop them, but you really have to work inside. Their three-point percentage is only 26%. They're not shooting from outside very well. If you can get the inside going and develop that, let Shawnee stay true to the inside, you'll find those open looks on the outside and maybe have a chance to go against this sharpshooting right. Shawnee squad.
Right. Well, we are just about underway, and a nice crowd on tap for a chilly Friday night here 5 days before Christmas, and a key Western Buckeye League matchup. The Shawnee Indians are led by head coach Mark Triplett, and the Bath Wildcats are led by head coach Dre White. And I'll tell you what, Bath comes in. Last year they were 2-21, Jack. They've already won 3 games this year. Dre White's doing a spectacular job.
It's already a positive note this early in the season.
Absolutely. So we are underway, and Shawnee wins the tip, and they will start it with Jagger Hutchins, Beckett Berkey, Trevor Berkey, Tate Bender, and Danilo Ojo. They'll go top side. They'll go to the right side. They'll try to go to the middle to Ojo. Back outside to Hutchins. Hutchins looks up, thought about taking 3. He's going to dribble drive foul line. He'll kick it back out. Ojo from the left side. Ball goes off mark. It's rebounded by the Wildcats, and they'll bring it down for their first offensive possession of the night.
You want to see that. You want to see somebody else taking those shots. And early outside shots contested. This defense by Bath ready to set the tone.
And the ball went out of bounds, and it'll go back to Bath. Boy, this was a late arriving crowd, but this gym got pretty full here.
I'll tell you what.
Our entire side's full, and the Bath side's 3/4 full.
This gym always knows how to pack out, especially when it's city teams going at it.
Absolutely, a big rivalry here in the WBL. So here comes Bath with the ball. This is Dagan Hawkins, little floater in the middle. He misses that shot. Rebound comes down. It's corralled by Beckett Berkey. He'll bring it down the middle of the floor. Beckett Berkey goes. He'll kick it back out to Hutchins. 3 ball from the right side. That's good.
And we all know he can do that. That's his 10th on the year. And
tonight's game is sponsored by Superior Credit Union, home of the Spirit checking account, and the official sponsor of the Western Buckeye League. Didn't mean to cut you off there,
You're
Jack.
fine. I was going to add, you don't want him to get going either. He knows how to score the ball too.
Absolutely. Here come the Wildcats. They turn it over. It's corralled by the Indians. Berkey throws it down floor. Gets it over to Trevick. Berkey goes baseline, back out to Jagger Hutchins. Another one on the way, and it's good. You're exactly right, Jack. You called that one. Jagger Hutchins 2 in a row, and it's 6-0 on the lead, or excuse me, on the Rhodes State College scoreboard.
He had 3 of them against Elida. He showed he can work it from the outside.
There's a little three-pointer from the left side. It's off the mark, and rebound comes down to Berkey. Berkey outlets it to his brother. He'll go left side. He's going to take it into the back, takes it up, reverse layup, and it's good. And it's 8-0 on the Rhodes State College. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout here in the booth. You're watching high school basketball on WSN. Welcome back to Bath High School. There was 6:03 to go in the first quarter. The Shawnee Indians have an 8-0 lead on the Rhodes State scoreboard. Bath brings it down the floor. Shawnee brings up the pressure. They'll swing it to the left side. Get it across the timeline. They're going to double team on the wings, and they're going to get a steal, and they're going to get a foul. They're going to get a foul. I think we're going to get Hutchins on the foul. I believe he pushed off of his man. That is exactly the call. Jagger Hutchins, that's his first.
Yeah, but that foul is not going to stop this Shawnee pressure. They're going to constantly get after Bath because it's been working early.
This is Logan Markley with the ball. He's averaging 19.8 a game. He is the scoring leader for this team. They'll swing it over to Hawkins. Hawkins left side. Looks back over to Zach Welsh. You remember Zach Welsh from the Gridiron, the quarterback. A fantastic year for the Bath Wildcats. He's traded his cleats for some sneakers and helping this Bath basketball team out quite well.
Yeah, but they're keeping it out of his hands early as that one flies out of bounds. He's the one that's going to help orchestrate everything, try to get everyone involved, and he's not really touching the basketball much early on. That Shawnee defense really keeping it out of his hands.
Welsh with the ball up top. Go left side to Jackson. Going to put that pressure up top. 5:10 to go. There's a near steal. It's corralled by Hawkins. He's going to bring it down the floor. Get back up to Jackson Foster, and he's blocked. And big time block by Ojo. They'll go Berkey down the side, and he misses the dunk.
He wanted it bad.
Trevick Berkey misses the dunk. Jackson Foster got the ball swatted away. Shawnee goes on a breakaway. There's Jackson Foster from the right side. That ball goes up and hits the top of the backboard. So a little bit of helter-skelter play by the Bath Wildcats as they are going 100 mile an hour right now. And we see the first substitute, Daniel Cole, the 6'1 sophomore, will check in. Jackson Foster will take a seat.
And you think it's helter-skelter because this team only won 2 games last year. They're on a 3-game win streak. There might be a little back of their mind that they want to keep this thing going.
Absolutely. There goes the Indians. They'll be with Jagger Hutchins. Boy, Jagger, he was ready to shoot that ball. This is Berkey from the right side. The ball goes off the iron. Beckett Berkey averaging 22 points a game. They'll swing it back over. Little nice spin with the left-hander, and the ball is blocked. Rebound comes down. Bath retains possession. They'll go baseline. They'll go inside. Shot goes up, and it's good. There you see Logan Markley get good position. Logan Markley's got 2, and the Wildcats are on the board at 8-2.
That's what you want. You want to get those inside shots going. They were able to do that off the Jaden Ryan effort to keep that ball alive, and Logan Markley finishing it off.
Trevick Berkey gets it over to Jagger Hutchins. Jagger Hutchins guarded up top by Zach Wells. They'll swing it left side. 3 ball on the way. That's off the mark. Shot was by Tate Bender. Bath retained possession. They'll bring it up the floor. They'll go left side. 3 ball from the left corner. And it's good. There you see Daniel Cole knocks in the triple. And it's 8-5 on the Rhodes State College scoreboard. So a little bit of settle down here for the Bath Wildcats.
Not for this crowd. They're ready to get after it.
This is Berkey. Guarded by Hawkins up top. They'll swing it over to the other Berkey. We're going to say Berkey a lot tonight. Nice big rebound by Jagger Hutchins, and he scores. Hutchins is having a really nice first quarter. He's got 8 of the Indians, 10 points, and the Indians lead 10-5 on the Rhodes State College. There's a steal, and we've got a foul. Foul line extended. That foul is going to go against, looks like Zach Welsh is on the call.
And looking at Jagger Hutchins, we know he's got that outside shot. He's shown it early on this year, but his size, having him be able to work not only outside but inside, getting those offensive rebounds, getting those putbacks, it makes him a key piece in this Shawnee lineup.
Matthew Stiles with the ball. He's in the game now for the Indians. They'll swing it around, trying to push it inside to Berkey on the post. They'll go left side. They lead 10-5. Little dribble drive. They find a cutter going to the basket, and they miss the dunk. That's the second one. Trevick Berkey with a missed dunk, number 2 for Berkey. And the Wildcats got the ball back. They get a cutter going to the middle, takes it up, and that ball is blocked.
And it's Hutchins getting that block, showing his size again. They're going to need that.
Jagger Hutchins from way deep. He's 3 for 3 right now from the 3 line. He is on fire. He's got 11, and the Shawnee Indians lead 13-5. That all started when Logan Markley goes to the middle, and the ball gets blocked, and they get out, and they get down the floor.
Doing work on one end, getting it done at the other.
And they'll fight for the ball underneath the Bath basket, Dan Hilbert, Jack McGuire from Bath High School in this WBL rivalry game. 2:03 to go. A fast-paced game so far.
And compliment Bath, they are keeping the Berkeys at bay, but Jagger Hutchins answering the call,
absolutely
taking it upon himself to make sure that Shawnee is not out of this game because the Berkeys haven't made their mark yet.
They'll go inside. This is Markley with the ball. He's going to try to get a bucket. Getting double teamed. They'll kick it back out. Shot goes up, and it's off the mark. They get their own rebound, take it back up. And that is number 21, Jaden Ryan, the 6'5 senior, averaging 7 points a game. Got good position, Jack, just couldn't knock it down.
Yeah, you need that from him. And he can't get discouraged. Those are going to come, and he needs to take the opportunities and keep shooting those. They're going to need that inside work if they want to get anything else going tonight.
Trevick Berkey will bring the ball down. They'll get it over to Stiles. Stiles will get it back to Hutchins. You've got to find Hutchins on the floor right now. He's 3 for 3 from behind the line. Thought about shooting that one again. Swings it around. This is Berkey. He's going to go baseline. He'll go back to the middle, and he gets bumped, and he takes the shot, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
And this can be a dangerous couple of free throws because you're giving Beckett Berkey a chance to watch that ball go in the net, and that's all a player of his caliber needs to start to get going.
They got Jackson Foster on the foul jack. That's his second. So Beckett Berkey will go to the line. Tonight's free throws are sponsored by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphos, St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, home style, happens here.
Jackson's not the one you want taking a seat. They need him early and often. And so we're going to have to see who answers the call because it can't just be Logan Markley.
15-5 on the Road State scoreboard. Shawnee leads by 10 here with 1:30 to go. Danny Holbrook, Jack McGuire from Bath High School. As the Wildcats try to claw their way back into this one, there's another turnover. That ball comes back to Berkey. He's going to bring it down. Thought about pulling the trigger. He'll kick it back out. 3 ball from the right side. It's off the mark. And that one goes behind the basket. That was Max Goldsberry, the 6'3 senior, as he misses that shot. Got a nice round of applause from the Bath student section.
Always, always from the Bath student section. But this 3 ball, other than Hutchins, is not falling for Shawnee, who are a very good 3-point shooting team.
Daniel Cole gets it over to Zach Welsh. Welsh gets it over to Markley. Markley guarded out top by Beckett Berkey. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Shawnee leads 15-5. They'll swing it back up to Cole. Cole cuts middle. They didn't find him there. They'll swing it left side. 3 ball on the way. And it's good.
His second one.
Big time 3 there by Daniel Cole. And he cuts the lead to 15-8 on the Road State scoreboard.
His second one, him feeling it a little bit.
Cole's got 6 to lead the Wildcats. They find a cutter to the back door. And that was Trevick Berkey on the cut, and he's going to go to the free throw line for 2.
He's another one you don't want the ball going in the basket, but early on his point-blank opportunities have not been going down, so this may be a confidence booster for him.
First one's on the way, and it's good. Another Lee's famous recipe free throw.
And it's odd, a player of his caliber not being able to finish at the rim. 2 missed dunks, that wide open lay-in. You just wonder if this can get him going.
On the season, Trevik Berkey from the free throw line is 19 of 22.
86%.
I'll take that from my big man all the time.
I will take it twice on Sunday, too.
With 22 seconds to go, the Shawnee Indians lead this one 17-8. Zach Welch will inbounds the ball. He'll get it over to Markley. Markley goes back to Welch. They get it across the line. This is Hawkins. Back to Markley. We're down to 10 seconds. Try to go middle. Ball goes away, and it's stolen by the Indians. Here comes Beckett Berkey as he walks it up the floor. We're down to 4. Down to 3. Beckett Berkey with the ball. 3 ball from the top. Off the mark. And after 1 quarter of play from Bath High School, the Shawnee Indians lead the Bath Wildcats 17-8. We'll have second quarter action right after these messages. Tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. So the Shawnee Indians lead 17-8. It's been the Jagger Hutchins show as he's knocked down 3 threes.
Oh, yeah, he's answered the bell with the Berkeys getting a slow start. And Bath should find a silver lining and somewhat of a concern all wrapped in one when it comes to Shawnee's three-point shooting. Hutchins the only one able to knock down shots, but Shawnee's getting open looks. They're just not falling for a team that shoots 38% on the season.
Yeah, and for the Wildcats, Daniel Cole has kept them in it with back-to-back threes. He's got 6 to lead them.
Absolutely. He's answering the bell early on, and we'll see if he can kind of give Markley that Robin to his Batman.
Here's Tate Bender with the ball, gets it over to Berkey. Berkey goes left side, shot goes up, and rebound comes down to Zach Welch. Bath will bring it down, 7:45 to go. They're down 17-8. Hawkins will bring it down the middle of the floor. Left-handers are tough to guard. Dagan Hawkins is a good ball handler. He's quick, and that left hand throws me off every time.
It throws anybody off, especially when that shot goes up.
Right, Logan Markley with the dribble drive. He's going to go up and under, and the ball gets away from him. Here come the Indians. They'll bring it down the left side. This is Caleb Miller. He's in the game. He's got the ball up top. He is guarded up top by Daniel Cole. They'll swing it around left side. Miller dribble drives up to the top of the key. Shawnee leads 17-8. Take a little air out of it as they try to spread the floor a little bit.
And commend the Bath defense for sticking to him really well. A lot of good rotation.
Side, yeah. They're going to go inside to Berkey on the block. Little fadeaway jumper, and it's good. There you see the athleticism of Beckett Berkey, who averages 22 points a game. Logan Markley was all over him, and he just faded away and knocked it in to make it 19-8.
And you knew it was going to start at some point. Both Berkeys having trouble at the basket. And, of course, it's a fadeaway with a hand in his face that goes down.
Right. Trying to go inside. Little turnaround from the left-hander there, and it's off the mark. Logan Markley misses that shot. Logan Markley's getting good position. He's just not knocking shots down.
And he's one of those that it'll start for him, too, at some point. But you needed to get it going with this lead in double digits already.
3 ball from the top of the key. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Markley. They'll bring it down the left side. Bath down 19-8. Hawkins tried to go inside. Hawkins going to go baseline. He's going to take it up, and he's going to be fouled. And he's going to go to the line and shoot 2. So there you saw Dagan Hawkins with the quick move there on the baseline. And it's going to pay off as he's going to get 2 shots from the Lee's finished recipe free throw line. Getting
to the cup, definitely a plus for this Bath squad. It's not coming often with that Indians defense being as stifling as they are.
First one on the way, and it's good. Dagan Hawkins has got 1. He averages 6 points a game for the Bath Wildcats. It's 19-9 on the Road State scoreboard.
Hutchins back in, so we'll see.
I was going to say both Berkeys are back in and Jagger Hutchins in the game.
Looks like Beckett's actually getting a rest, so it's
you're right.
It's going to be Trevick and
Beckett
Jagger.
is in the game. I told you we're going to say Berkey a lot tonight. Jagger Hutchins with the ball up top. He's guarded by Zach Welch. They'll swing it right side. Bender tried to go baseline. His efforts were thwarted. It's a good matchup here with Zach Welch guarding Hutchins.
Absolutely.
This is Bender from the right side, and he knocks it down. Tate Bender, the 6'1 senior, averaging 6.5 a game. Gives him another triple. Makes it 22-10 on the Road State scoreboard.
And after such a quality defensive effort by Bath, you don't want to see that go down. Shawnee definitely coming away with one right there.
And we're seeing a lot of pressure by the Indians. And a near throwaway there. Jaden Ryan had the ball, and it's going to go down the floor, and everybody's on the floor. And did he go out of bounds? We'll have to wait and see what the call is.
You got to love the physicality here. The refs are letting them play. These two teams are going after it, diving after balls. This is what you want out of WBL basketball.
So now Beckett Berkey enters the game. Now Beckett Berkey, Trevick Berkey, and Jagger Hutchins. That is a absolutely huge lineup for the Shawnee Indians.
And a talented one to boot.
Absolutely. And they throw the ball away. There he saw.
On cue.
It looked like Damalo Ojo was supposed to cut, and he didn't cut, and they throw the ball out of bounds. So turnover to the Indians, and it'll go back to the Bath Wildcats.
Yeah, you don't want miscommunications like that, especially with a group that's really a well-oiled machine early on in the season.
So Zach Welch with the ball up top. Swings it around. This is Daniel Cole. They go inside to Markley. Markley misses the runner. Had a nice clear path to the basket. Little contact, and it goes off the mark. Here come the Indians up 22-10. Jagger Hutchins another three, and it's good.
Pull.
He's 4 for
Just
4.
pull.
He is absolutely on fire. He is 4 for 4 from the three line, and the Bath Wildcats are going to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout here in the booth. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. The Shawnee Indians lead the Bath Wildcats 25-10, and it's been all Jagger Hutchins. He's 4 for 4 from behind the arc. He's got 14 points. He's done nothing wrong tonight.
No, he's completely unconscious. He's letting it fly, and it seems like every opportunity he's getting behind the arc, it's just a couple inches deeper. He is taking on the challenge that Bath is allowing him to have. You want the Berkeys to not be involved in this game.
Well, that's what, yeah, they've done that.
Yeah, and they've done it. They've been a success. The Berkeys really struggling early on, but nobody's accounting for Hutchins, and even when they do, he just nets it in their face. So he is on fire tonight.
So Logan Markley with the ball. He gets it across to Hawkins. Hawkins on the left side. 3:51 to go. There goes Zach Welch to the right side. Get it inside to Markley, and Markley's going to be fouled by Jagger Hutchins. For Hutchins, that is his, I believe that's his second foul. No, yes, it is his second foul. So we might see Jagger Hutchins take a seat. And that's the only way they're going to keep him from shooting threes right now.
At this rate, that's the only way you're going to stop him. And for Shawnee, that's the only way you're going to be able to keep him in the game. You have a good lead. If you want him to do damage later on, you got to take him out right now.
Matthew Stiles checks in the game for the Indians. Jackson Foster back in. They'll go Logan Markley. Nice little left-handed jumper there. And Logan Markley, he's got 4, and it's 25-12 on the Road State College.
He's been getting his spots under the basket the entire first half. He just hasn't been able to connect. That one finally goes down for the young man.
Beckett Berkey a little spinning and winning there in the middle. Ball goes off the mark. Comes back. Beckett Berkey from the left side. He misses that shot, and the rebound comes down to Jackson Foster, and it looks like they're going to get Ojo on the foul.
And it's just honestly weird to see the Berkeys just not really a factor in this game so far.
Ryan gets the ball on the far side. Jackson Foster, 3-ball from the left side, and it's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Beckett Berkey. He'll bring it down the middle of the floor. 2:52 to go. Indians lead 25-12. There's a 3-ball from the left side. It's off the mark. That was Trevitt Berkey. Here come the Wildcats. Daniel Cole brings it down, gets it over to Welch. Welch goes Jackson Foster. Jackson Foster cuts back to the basket. Goes to the middle, kicks it back out to Ryan. Ryan with a little jumper, and it's good.
Nice little jumper by the big man there.
Jaden Ryan knocks it in. He's got 2 on the night. It's 25-14 with 2:18 to go.
If they can get him going, it'll open up a lot of opportunities for Bath, especially against a Shawnee team that's really one-sided right now.
Beckett Berkey goes left side, little turnaround jumper. It goes off the mark. Rebound comes down, and it's going to go off of Ryan. And there you saw the effect of Trevitt Berkey on the weak side rebounding, and just goes up over top of Jackson Foster, but Foster touches it and goes out of bounds.
And for Jaden Ryan, even though it went off him, you take that as a win going up against a guy like Trevitt Berkey.
And Ryan is guarding out top. Berkey with a 3-ball, and it goes off the mark. And a great job there by Styles of coming in the rebound. And they're going to say it went off Ojo, and it'll go back to the Bath Wildcats. My goodness, you saw Matthew Styles come from the top of the key, goes in and gets the rebound. A nice hustle play by that young man.
Flying in there, really taking advantage of the fact that this game is quick-paced, physical, just making sure that plays stay alive because they can get away from you real quick in this one.
Foster gets it over to Ryan. Ryan takes it inside, takes it up, off the mark. Misses that shot. He was guarded tightly by Ojo. He'll get it out top to Trevitt Berkey. Goes up left side, scores, and he's going to go to the free throw line for an old-fashioned 3.
And it was good transition defense by Bath. Picked him up right when he got the ball, but Berkey just winning on that battle, getting the and one right there.
Entering the game now for the Indians, Max Goldsberry, and Ojo will take a seat. Trevitt Berkey will go to the line, the 6'7" sophomore, averaging 17 a game.
And we mentioned that we'd be hearing Berkey all night, but as far as scoring, not much from either of them quite yet. A couple buckets here or there and a free throw, but no consistency out of the Berkeys yet.
Jackson Foster with a nice move on the baseline, and he just went around Beckett Berkey, and he scores the basket to make it 28-16. Jackson Foster, there's Goldsberry from the left side, off the mark. Rebound comes down to Markley. Markley gets it over to Welch. Welch will bring it down with 1:15 to go. It's 28-16 on the Road State scoreboard.
Jackson Foster's a name we need to hear more of if you're Bath.
He's really athletic. He's really athletic.
Very athletic, has been really finding his rhythm lately.
Logan Markley with a nice move inside. He gets the ball stripped away. Here comes Beckett Berkey. He'll bring it down the middle of the floor. He's going to take it to the cup. Shot goes up, and it's good. Beckett Berkey right there shows you his unique skill set and how he goes from one end to the other.
And he knows how to just carve a defense with the ball in his hand, going 3/4 court all the way to the bucket with contact, with people in his face the whole time.
There you see Jackson Foster, another great move,
That's what
Jack.
you want to see.
That's exactly what you're talking about. And the young man has back-to-back buckets, and it's 30-18.
And all you need is confidence with him. The first 2 games in the Tip-Off Classic, not a lot there, but these last 3, he's been building it.
And there's a beautiful drive by Beckett Berkey. Beckett Berkey says, you know what, Jackson? If you can do it, I can do it.
They're going at it a little bit, so we'll see what happens. Can Jackson find another shot on this time down?
32-18 on the Road State scoreboard. Cole with the ball gets it over to Jackson Foster. He's going to go baseline, and a nice move. Jackson Foster misses the shot, but a beautiful move.
Out.
Here come the Indians. Berkey from half court, and it goes off the mark. After one half a play from Bath High School, the Shawnee Indians lead the Bath Wildcats 32-18. We'll have second half action right after these messages. It's halftime here at Bath High School. The Shawnee Indians lead the Bath Wildcats 32-18. Tonight's game is presented by Superior Credit Union, home of the Spirit checking account and official sponsor of the WBL. Danny Hilbert, Jack McGuire, and Jack, Bath got good looks in the first half. They just weren't hitting shots, and then you look down on the other end of the floor, and Jagger Hutchins can't miss.
Yeah, he can't miss, but the Berkey's not getting acclimated very well in that first half. And Bath, lucky for them, it's only a 14-point lead, and I say only because, like you said, they were getting almost whatever they wanted under the basket. They were figuring out how to break that half-court defense. They were getting to the cup. Just nothing was falling from that range for Bath. So we'll see if they can try to find some success here in the second half.
Yeah, the Wildcats got some much-needed points from Jackson Foster there in the end of the second quarter as he went to the bucket pretty hard and got 4 points. This is him with the ball. They'll swing it around to Hawkins. Hawkins will go Welsh on the left side. Tried to get Foster on a backdoor lob, and instead they get a steal and a dribble drive to the left side by Trevick Berkey. And he knocks it in. Trevick Berkey's got 9, and it's 34-18.
And right out of the gate, we're seeing a Berkey get to the cup and get a bucket. If one of them gets going, it's going to be a long half.
Logan Markley takes it in, and he scores. Logan Markley goes from the middle of the floor all the way to the cup, and he scores. It's 34-20. Markley's got 6. Hutchins going to skip past the left side. 3 ball on the way. Ojo's going to run down the rebound, kick it back out to Hutchins. And boy, you saw Cole get out there as quick as he could.
Really quick closeout on that one.
Daniel Cole. Somebody in the halftime said, we got to close out on Jagger Hutchins. So they'll swing it over to Tate Bender. Bender gets it over to Berkey. Berkey goes inside to Hutchins, and Hutchins' ball goes off of his fingertips, and it'll go back to the Wildcats.
Yeah, it looks like Dre White just said, who wants to be the glue to Hutchins coming into the second half.
Jackson Foster with the ball on the right side. He's going to go all the way. He'll bring it back out. Hawkins thought about shooting that. Welch sizes it up. He'll go back to Hawkins. Hawkins was looking for Cole to cut across the baseline. Markley with the ball on the right side. Skip pass across to Hawkins. It's a really, really tough defense to get the ball inside. There's so much length out there with both of the Berkeys and Hutchins on the baseline. Really tough.
And the stats preach the length of Shawnee, getting 8 steals a game and 4 blocks a game. That's nothing but length right there with quick hands.
Ojo comes out, closes on Hawkins. They'll swing around. This is Cole from the right side, and he knocks it in. Daniel Cole knocks in another triple. He's got 9 to lead the Wildcats, and it's 34-23. Wildcats down by 11.
And he's that saving grace for him.
And we're going to get a foul, and it looks like they're going to get Cole on the foul.
You got to admire the effort of Cole, though. Not only has he knocked down those 3 threes, but we saw right out of the half, he was the man in Jagger Hutchins' face, making sure that he wasn't going to do any more damage.
Becca Berkey will go to the Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line, and he knocks in the first one. Makes it 35-23. Berkey's got 8 on the night. Second on the way, and it's good. 36-23 on the Road State scoreboard. Hey, over Jack McGuire from Bath High School in this key WBL matchup here in late December. This is Hawkins guarded by Tate Bender. Bender gets a screen by Markley. And Hawkins' little turnaround jumper off the mark. Jackson Foster with a rebound, but they're going to say he went over top of the defender. Jackson Foster not happy about that call. And that is his 3rd, which is a big problem for the Wildcats.
He may have an argument, but a lot of contact in this game.
There's been a lot of, you're right, there's been a lot of contact. Our officials tonight are Tate Mayberry, Ben Kramer, and Paul Wigowich. There's a steal by Cole. We'll bring it up the right side. Tate Bender all over Daniel Cole. Hawkins is going to get it to Foster. They'll swing it to Zach Welsh. I really like Jackson Foster when he has the ball on the baseline. He's so quick in his athleticism and his ability to get to the rim.
A great first step on Jackson Foster.
He does, you're right, he absolutely does. This is Bender, gets it over to Ojo. Goes inside, they'll go Berkey, and little left-handed runner there. You saw Trevick Berkey, the 6'7" sophomore. He's got 11, and it's 38-23 with 4:57 to go in the third quarter.
And quality passing broke down that defensive stand. Ojo really getting in the lane, able to let Trevick get to the cup and finish with the soft hand.
Daniel Cole with another three ball from the right side. It's off the mark. Outlet to Ojo. He's going to swing it back to Hutchins. Hutchins for another three. That's his first miss from behind the arc tonight.
And it was Daniel Cole's on the other side, too.
And Logan Markley is being guarded up the left side by Tate Bender.
And with the physicality, it seems like the refs want to put it a little bit more in check come this half.
Jaden Ryan back in the game for the Wildcats. And Logan Markley is bleeding. He's got blood on his uniform.
And looks like Dre White's pointing to the floor. We might have blood on the floor, too.
Yeah, they're stopping play. So we'll see what they're going to do. Zach Welsh will take it out, and they're going to have to tend to Logan Markley. They're going to get that uniform have to be fixed. That blood can't be visible. This is Cole. Gets it back to Markley, or excuse me, back to Zach Welsh. Zach Welsh guarded out top by Beckett Berkey with a huge height differential between those two. This is a great matchup here in Hawkins and Bender. Two really quick guards. Ryan's going to take it in left-handed, and he misses a shot, but a nice Jackson Foster on the far side comes in, finds the rebound, and knocks it in. And Ojo takes the ball, and it goes out of bounds.
And did you see how high Jackson Foster got on that putback?
The athleticism of that young man, and he's kind of mad right now because they're taking him out of the game, but they've got to have him for the rest of this contest. They're only down 13, and he's got 3 fouls.
It's not out of the woods, and he's the one you're going to want down the stretch. He's starting to find his place in this game.
Ryan gets it over to the middle, and he loses the handle. Tate Bender with a nice steal there. He's going to bring it down the middle of the floor. Gets it over to Ojo on the left side, and he throws it away. Dagan Hawkins is going to corral it, goes behind the back, and they're going to get Bender on the foul.
Yeah, great defense by both teams, and it seems like Shawnee's really honing in on Jaden Ryan. They've recognized he's the lesser ball handler whenever he's on the floor, and that's the guy they're doubling. Not necessarily the star that can shoot, but the guy that maybe could turn the ball over if they get enough bodies on him.
And Dre White immediately puts Jackson Foster back in the game, so they're going to ride with those 3 fouls. Down 13 here with 3:43 to go in the third quarter. This is Cole with the ball up top. He's going to go down to Markley. Markley, a little bit of spin in there with the left hand, and he knocks it in. Logan Markley, a pretty little jumper there. He's got 8. It's 38-27. Don't look now, but the Wildcats are only down by 11.
And the shake got Trevick off of him just enough to get that shot up. Markley needs those to go down from that range.
3 ball on the way. It's off the mark. Beckett Berkey with the miss. Cole on the right side. He gets it over to Markley. Markley goes to the middle. Little fake, takes it up, and he scores. Logan Markley with a nice up and under move. He's got 10, and the Wildcats have trimmed the lead to 9, 38-29 on the Road State scoreboard.
And it seems like the offense is going in Markley's direction to the point where he wants it. He wants that ball down on the other end.
This is Bender from the left side, and he knocks in the 3 ball. A great response by Tate Bender, and it's 41-29. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout here in the booth. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. And our game tonight is presented by the Superior Credit Union, home of the Spirit checking account and an official sponsor of the Western Buckeye League. 2:37 to go. Danny Hilbert, Jack McGuire from Bath High School. 41-29. Bath had trimmed the lead to 9, and Tate Bender comes back with a big-time 3 ball, and here we go. So Cole skipped across to Hawkins. Zach Welsh on the right side. This is Markley. the emphasis will be on Markley. Markley goes middle of the floor, and they're going to get a foul, and Markley's going to go to the line, and he's going to shoot too. So a big-time drive there by Logan Markley. And you better know where he's at all time, and that's what Shawnee's going to do.
And you're right, they need to know that, because I said before the timeout, he is playing the game like he wants it, and that right there is showing he's not afraid to go after them in the lane. getting the foul call.
First one on the way, and it's good. He's got 11. We're at 41-30. Our free throw sponsor tonight is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Home style happens here. Second one on the way, and he knocks it in. He's got 12, and it's a 10-point lead at 41-31 with 2:14 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, if Markley and Foster keep building that confidence, this could be a fun one down the stretch.
So Bender guarded by Cole. They'll go down low. This is Trevick Berkey, and Trevick Berkey's going to be fouled, and they're going to say it was on the floor. Boy, they're so hard to guard Trevick and Beckett Berkey because they handle the ball so well for their size and their ability to get to the rim.
Absolutely, but this Bath defense, especially Markley, using the physicality, they want the challenge.
And we're going to get a foul, and they're going to get a foul on Bender. So Tate Bender with the foul, and he's going to come out of the game. He's going to be replaced by number 3, Caleb Miller.
This is what you want for Bath. The little things, getting the ball back.
Jackson Foster gets across the timeline. This is Welsh. They'll go inside. Jackson Foster gets to the block, kicks it back out. Cole thought about taking the jumper. Logan Markley from the top of the key, and it's good. Logan Markley, he's got 15, and it's 41-34 on the Road State scoreboard.
He's on. He's feeling it. The emotion's there. The confidence is there. You got to ride his hand if you're Bath.
These two teams battled earlier this year, first game of the Tip-Off Classic. Bath loses that one. Shawnee wins 60-41. And a much different story tonight as the momentum here in the third quarter has shifted towards the Bath Wildcats.
And you want to say momentum, this crowd, these guys, you can see the emotion in their face. They're carrying themselves with confidence. This Bath team is ready to strike.
This is Welch. He's guarded up top by Caleb Miller. They go Jackson Foster. Jackson Foster at the high post, gets it over to Cole. Cole with a little runner on the right side. He misses it, but gets his own rebound. Guarded by 3 guys, Daniel Cole, and it's taken away, and it's stolen by Beckett Berkey. He finds Trevick Berkey running down the floor, and they got a charge. They got a charge, and Trevick Berkey.
I'll tell you what, Dagan Hawkins has been the energy guy. He has been the glue guy. He's everywhere. He's jumping for passes. He's getting the charges. He is the one that is really energizing this Bath squad outside of scoring.
Coach Mark Triplett was really, really upset about that call. Talked to the official there for a few minutes. Boy, that's such a subjective call there. It's so tough to make that call. 41-34 with 35 seconds to go. Hawkins has the ball up top, guarded by Miller. They'll swing it around. This is Cole. Cole gets it over to Welsh. Welsh gets it back. Looking for Markley. They almost throw it away. Cole's going to bring it in. Gets it over to Jackson Foster. They're going to go Logan Markley down on the low post. Markley takes it up, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to get a foul on Beckett Berkey. Logan Markley went left and right, and he went and got him in the air, and they're going to get him on the arm.
Those moves by Markley, he's been doing it all night, and it's working. In the first half, he just wasn't able to finish. This half, they are going in, and he's showing why he's such an integral part of this Bath squad.
First one on the way, and it's good. The Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line. Entering the game now for the Bath Wildcats. Number 22 is Everett Bensman, 6'2" senior. Jagger Hutchins comes back in for the Indians. 41-35 here with 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's been all Logan Markley in this quarter. Second one on the way, and it's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Bensman, puts it back up, misses the shot, and the Indians will rebound it, bring it down the floor. This is Berkey. He's going to go left side, takes it up, and he slips, and they're going to get a foul. Boy, that could have been disaster as Trevick Berkey slips on the floor.
It's that transition with a guy his size that can move like he is. It's like you said before on that chart, so You get into these subjective calls, you get into these subjective moments, but him attacking the basket is one guarantee you'll get when it comes to Shawnee.
Trevick Berkey knocks that one in. He's got 12, and it's 42-35 with 5.6 seconds to go in the third quarter. Second on the way, and it's good. He's got 13, 43-35. Here come the Wildcats. Hawkins brings it down, gets it over to Cole. Cole gets it into, and he gets fouled. They got it into Logan Markley on the low post. Markley makes the move. He gets fouled, and with 0.4 of a second, he's going to go to the line to shoot too.
He wants the contact. You can see it in his face. You can see how he's attacking. You can see when he is at the cup, he wants the contact. Whether the ball goes in or not, he is welcoming it. He knows that's how they're going to be able to come away and with a potential win and eat into this lead.
Logan Markley knocks in the first one. He's got 17 on the night. He has been absolutely sensational in the second half, and he's got one more. And it's off the mark, and that's how the third quarter ends. After 3 quarters of play from Bath High School, the Shawnee Indians lead the Bath Wildcats 43-36. We'll have fourth quarter action right after these messages. Tonight's game is presented by Superior Credit Union, home of the Spirit checking account and official sponsor of the WBL. Our timeouts tonight are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. Don't forget, after the game, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pick a Stolly Insurance Stolly Hustle Award winner. You can check out highlights of tonight's Stolly Hustle Award on the WSN YouTube page. So lots of candidates for that, Jack.
But boy, in a game like this, hustle is the word for it. Both these teams getting after it, and we got about 2 or 3 on the list right now.
Maybe we'll see somebody new make an appearance here in the fourth quarter. You never know. So here come the Indians. They'll bring the ball down the floor. This is Beckett Berkey. Swings it over. Get it over to Trevick Berkey. There's a nice backdoor cut. And a beautiful design play coming out of the timeout. And there you saw Beckett Berkey lay it in. It's 45-36.
That's what you want to see out of Shawnee. Both Berkeys a little inconsistent tonight, but now they connect with one another on a beautiful pass and a beautiful cut.
Beckett Berkey's got 12. Trevick's got 13. There's a 3 ball from the left side. It's off the mark. Hawkins misses from the left side. They outlet it down. Berkey with the ball. Swings it over to Hutchins. Hutchins gets it to Bender. Bender guarded by Jackson Foster on the right side. And now you see Jagger Hutchins, who's guarded by Dagan Hawkins, and he's got a huge height advantage. And they're going to stop play, and there was a foul down low. And they're going to get Hawkins on the foul.
And what else is he supposed to do when he has a mismatch against Hutchins? But he was willing to answer the call, however that may have been, throwing his body into him.
Trevick Berkey tried to inbounds the ball, and they're going to get a foul. And they're going to say the foul is on Beckett Berkey. That's his third. And I did not see the push, but they're saying there was a push.
I mean, both these teams have been getting after it, so there may have been 2 or 3 on that play, and they just chose that one.
Welsh will bring it down. He'll get it over to Cole. Cole gets it over to Hawkins. Daniel Cole thought about taking that one. Welch goes baseline. Ball's taken away. They'll get an outlet. Get it over to Berkey. Berkey's going to take it in. Oh, and a beautiful up and under with the left hand. Trevick Berkey's got 15 to lead the Indians in a beautiful move. They lead 47-36.
Solid hang time. We know he can do it. His frame is very underratedly athletic.
And as well as Bath has played this half, you notice Shawnee keeps him at an arm's length, and it's a really good job by a really strong team.
Yep, it's that bend, don't break mentality. Bath making their run, making their effort, but Shawnee knowing where their bread and butter is.
This is Welsh with the ball up top, 6:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. Danny Holbrook, Jack McGuire from Bath High School Hawkins goes middle. This is Welsh from the left side. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down, and it's corralled by Trevick Berkey. He's going to take it in, and he scores. Oh, my goodness. Trevick Berkey with a beautiful left-handed layup, and it's 49-36.
Trevick Berkey on his own wanting to put this one on ice, and it's been him in transition all night. It seems like every time they get a fast break or an outlet, it's Trevick on the other end of it. And that time, another gorgeous move.
So Cole goes left side. Dagan Hawkins, 3-ball from the top of the key. Off the mark. Rebound comes down, and it's corralled by Beckett Berkey. He's going to bring it down the middle of the floor. He'll go right side. Thought about taking the shot up. Little turnaround jumper. And it goes off the mark. Rebound comes down. Markley will bring it down. He finds Jackson Foster cutting the basket. And he goes left-handed. He misses that shot. Rebound comes down. Cole gets the rebound. Daniel Cole coming in from the left side. And he scores. It's 49-38. Bath's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after these messages. Tonight's free throws are sponsored by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphus, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, home style, happens here. Brother, I could use some Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken right now. You said how hungry you were.
Yeah, that might be where I stop. We'll see how soon we get out of here.
We just got to talk good about them. Maybe they'll throw some food your way.
There you go, and I will catch it.
Here we go. 5:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. Shawnee leads this one 49-38. This is Hutchins on the far right side. He'll swing it around to Beckett. This is Beckett Berkey from the line, and he knocks it in. Beckett Berkey drains the three, makes it 52-38. He's got 15 on the night.
They've been waiting for that one. He's been getting to the cup, but just a lot of inconsistency, finally seeing it go down.
Dagan Hawkins with a little foul line jumper. It goes off the mark. Jagger Hutchins will rebound it, and he'll bring it down the floor with 4:45 to go. Hutchins guarded by Welsh up top. And Beckett Berkey's going to be fouled up top by Dagan Hawkins. Boy, they're just such a matchup nightmare, Jack, with their size and their length.
Even off the bench, it's just, and so much athletic size. We see Jaden Ryan for Bath. He's more so your typical big man, but the size of Shawnee and how athletic they are, even Hutchins showing he can handle the rock when given the opportunity.
So Tate Bender will trigger the ball in. Hutchins falls down, and he goes back and gets the ball. They'll swing it across. This is Trevick Berkey to Beckett Berkey. They'll go inside to Jagger Hutchins. Got a height advantage on Welsh, and he's fouled on the shot.
And when you've got a body on you like that, I had an old coach that said, if you're going to foul them, make sure they don't get the shot off, and that's what that one looked like.
That's exactly what Zach Welsh did, yeah. .430 to go here in the fourth quarter. Coach Dre White's upset about something.
I think he was wondering if he was truly in the act of shooting.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. And Jagger Hutchins knocks it in. Hutchins had a fantastic night. He's got 15, and the Indians lead 52-39 on the Road State scoreboard. Stick around after the game as Jack and I will pick a Stolly Hustle Award winner. You can check out highlights of tonight's Stolly Hustle Award on the WSN YouTube page. And the second one is good. He's got 16 on the night. It's 53-39 on the Road State scoreboard. So 4:24 to go. The Bath Wildcats need to make something, and Dre White's going to take a timeout. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout on the booth. You're watching high school basketball on WSN. .422 to go here in the fourth quarter. Shawnee leads this one 54-38. You know, Jack, we haven't talked much about it, but the physicality of tonight's game, they have let these kids play, and it's been a very physical game.
Not just let them play consistently. Yeah, there were a couple calls early in the third, but these refs just letting these kids go at it.
I love it. I'm just being honest with you.
Great.
I love it. I'm not making any excuses or anything. I love the referees when they let kids do this.
Absolutely.
And they've done a nice job. So Bath throws that one away, and here comes Shawnee. They throw it away as Bender cuts to the right, and they throw it back to the left.
These two teams just getting a good old-fashioned basketball game in with how physical they've been.
There you see Ojo guarding Jackson Foster all the way up the floor. Foster dribbles right side, thought about taking it in. They'll go Daniel Cole on the far right side. They'll get it back to Welsh. Welsh will go Hawkins. Hawkins thought about taking the three. He's going to take a step to the right and takes the shot. Off the mark. Ojo with a big-time rebound. Gets it out to Berkey. Berkey's going to bring it down the middle of the floor. He'll outlet it to Bender. Bender left-handed scores. Tate Bender on the run. Little dribble drive to the left side, and he scores. He's got 8 tonight, and it's 56-38 with 3:24 to go.
Not quite the shot you wanted to see from Bath on that last possession, and then Shawnee great in transition, getting it up the floor and converting at the other end.
And Hawkins is on the foul, so Shawnee's starting to pull away from this one as they lead 56-38. So a great effort by the Bath Wildcats tonight in the second half. They really came out and played hard, and they're going to fall short in this one.
An outstanding effort, and it started how they wanted. The Berkeys playing inconsistent. Yeah, Hutchins was hitting his shots early. That's what helped build an early lead.
There's a 3-ball from Beckett Berkey. And let me just say this about Shawnee. They're going to be a real tough outcome March. This is a really good basketball team. They got it all. They've got size. They've got shooters. They can do it all.
Absolutely. And you got to think this effort is somewhat of an off night for Shawnee, if you really think about it, and they still have a 19-point lead.
Welsh misses that shot. Rebound comes down to Bender. And there you saw Beckett Berkey go down and hit himself pretty hard on the floor. And they're going to get, I believe, Zach Welsh on the foul.
Looks like Beckett's feeling it a little bit. Looks like he may be the one. Nope, he's going to stay on the floor.
They're going to take
Trevick
Berkey out. And Matthew Stiles will come in the game for the Indians. Yeah, Shawnee tonight, they just kept Bath at an arm's length, and every time Bath would make a run, Shawnee would respond. And that says a lot about that Shawnee, those kids in that coaching staff. They understand what they have to do to keep that, that sizable lead.
Absolutely, and you got to credit Jagger Hutchins for that. Bath had the Berkeys number. They were giving them hard looks. The Berkeys weren't able to convert, but it was Hutchins who was knocking down everything in that first half and able to build that arm's length lead early.
This is Cole from the right side. 3-ball goes up and it's good. Daniel Cole, a nice night from behind the arc. And it's 60-41. Cole's got 14 to lead, or excuse me, he's got 14 for the Wildcats.
Definitely something you may want to take note of as Coach White moves forward. Daniel Cole only averaging 2.4 points a game coming into this one.
Nice up and under by Tate Bender. He scores at 62-41. Bender's got 11 for the Indians. Shawnee's going to move to 6-1 on the season, 2-0 in the WBL. Bath will fall to 3-2 and 1-1 in the WBL. Bath, clearly not out of the WBL race at 1-1. They will play a factor in this Western Buckeye League.
Absolutely. Dre, Coach White, he's getting this team to where it needs to be. You come off a 2-win season, and all you need is a little bit of confidence. Let these kids know you can play basketball, and that's what they're showing in this Shawnee game. They cut into a sizable lead. Shawnee, just an experienced group that knows how to pull it back out when they need to.
So wholesale changes for the Shawnee Indians with 1:20 to go. As they bring in number 3, Caleb Miller, number 20, Max Goldsberry, number 2, Matthew Stiles, number 5, Luke Marshall, and number 10, Jack Fishbach. So we get to see the future of Shawnee basketball. Great opportunity for these young men to get into a Western Buckeye League game.
Noticeable size difference, though.
Absolutely.
Noticeable size difference.
Yeah, that's starting front
It's hard.
line.
It's hard to make up for that size, though.
I'm glad you picked that up, Jack. They went from 6'7", 6'8", 6'7" to 6 foot.
That's where speed comes in.
Absolutely.
If you can play fast, then you can make up for it.
Yeah, I'm sure these kids are really good basketball players here. We're down to 50 seconds. This is Marshall with the ball. He swings it over to Stiles. Stiles will go back over to Luke Marshall.
And these guys looking to take their time a little bit. Yeah, they're in the game. They want to play, but There's also no reason to force
right.
anything.
They understand the assignment. So a big win for the Shawnee Indians as a strong fourth quarter closeout. I think Bath had it down to 9 at one point, and made a really good run. And a great Western Buckeye League basketball game here from Bath High School.
And people, don't let the score fool you.
No, much more closer.
It was much closer and much more hard fought, to Bath's credit.
And that'll do it from Bath High School. The Shawnee Indians win this one 62-41. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Stolly Hustle Award winner. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Welcome back to Bath High School, where tonight the Shawnee Indians defeat the Bath Wildcats 62-41. And now it's time to pick our Stolly Hustle Award winner. You can check out highlights of tonight's Stolly Hustle Award winner on the WSN YouTube page. And Jack, we have decided on drum roll, please.
And it is Berkey. Is that enough? Oh, you want to know which one? Trevick Berkey is the one who wins our Stolly Hustle Award. And it's got to be because of his second half effort. Early on in the game, he was finding some looks here and there, but in the second half, most notably the fourth quarter, he was taking control and really put this one out of reach for Shawnee. And it was his transition. Like I mentioned it during the game, it seems like every time they got on a fast break or every time there was a long outlet, he was on the receiving end. Had plenty of finishes on the fast break, couple beautiful up and unders, and he is the one that's going to come away with our Stolly Hustle Award because of exactly that, the hustle we saw late in this game.
Trevick Berkey is our Stolly Hustle Award winner from Bath High School as the Shawnee Indians defeat the Bath Wildcats 62-41. For Zach Keith, Jacob O'Neill, and my partner, Jack McGuire, I'm Danny Holbrook saying you've been watching high school basketball on WOSN.